Welcome to the 2017 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. I'm Pirates President Frank Coonley. Baseball teaches our young people so many great things like teamwork, sportsmanship, and determination, all values that will serve them well in their lives away from the diamond. The Pirates and all of Major League Baseball are more focused than ever on encouraging our young people to learn to love the game of baseball and softball and to carry that love well into their adult lives. The Pirates are excited to help spark that love here in the Pittsburgh region through our partnership with the Pony League World Series. On behalf of the entire Pirates organization, good luck in the competition to all of the teams, and we hope that everyone enjoys the fun, excitement, and sportsmanship of the 66 Pony League World Series. Now, let's play ball!
The battle for a world championship continues this morning. We welcome you to Washington, Pennsylvania, and inside Lou Hayes Pony Field, it's day 4 of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. All the activity started back on Thursday. The teams getting together for the very first time at the Met Express Fan Fest. Then yesterday it was Pirates Day. Some of the all-time greats, John Smiley, Omar Moreno, Chris Peters, all on hand. And also Abe Key, the president of Pony Baseball. Everyone took part. It was a good day had by all. The weather was perfect, and we're expecting more good weather here today. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Caridi. Thanks so much for being with us for some early morning baseball. Our matchup here in game number 1 of 4 to be played today. Guasave, Mexico taking on Youngstown. Both of these teams victorious yesterday. You can take a look so far at what Guasave has done. 4-1, they defeated Levittown, Puerto Rico, then lost to Korea back on Saturday. 8-4 was the final score. As for Youngstown yesterday, what an unbelievable performance on the mound from Brandon Maikos. That young man struck out 14 batters from Levittown, Puerto Rico, as Youngstown State used a late 2-run homer to eliminate the Puerto Rican team by a final score of 2-0. And so that sets the scene now for this Youngstown team to take on Guasave, Mexico. What do you say we meet the lineups now, head up to our public address announcer, Bob Gregg.
It's day number 4, game number 9, the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Our elimination contest, Guasave, Mexico, the visitors, and Youngstown, Ohio, our home team. Let's meet the two teams, starting with the champions from Mexico, Guasave, Sinaloa. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 12, Kevin Armenta. Batting second and playing second base, number 5, Nomar Valdez. Batting third, the first baseman, number 11, Vidal Sotelo. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 4, Pedro Cervantes. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 3, Joel Sanchez. Batting sixth and catching, number 18, Pedro Felix. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 21, Jesus Parra. Batting eighth, playing left field, number 27, Oliver Lopez. Batting ninth and pitching, number 8, Saeed Kota. Number 2, Pabel Navarro. Number 7, Misael Esparza. Number 10, Yair Camacho. Number 13, Esaú de Anda. Coach Vidal Sotelo. Coach Ramon Valdez. Manager Genaro Armenta. Guasave, Sinaloa, Mexico. And now the host area champions from Youngstown, Ohio. Leading off and playing center field, number 31, Dylan Dominguez. Batting second and pitching, number 22, Trey Pancake. Batting third, playing left field, number 2, Ty Ventresco. Catching and batting fourth, number 12, Ronnie Howard. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 21, Sean Helpy. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 9, Jake Gehring. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 8, Austin Vogt. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 13, Mitchell Seymour. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 33, Brandon Mikos. Number 17, Shane Cato. Number 20, Sevi Cantini. Number 25, Anthony Decato. Number 99, Jeremy Cruzweiser. Coach Matt DeSalvo. Coach Bill Pancake. And the manager Randy Dominguez, Youngstown, Ohio. Umpiring at home plate, Bob Schleiden. At first base, Stan Wilkerson. At second base, Brian Gillespie. And at third base, Joe Weir. Decisions Committee, Terry Faust, Tom O'Connor, Dick Witt.
At this time, we ask that you all rise for the Pony Prayer and our national anthems. Gentlemen and boys, please remove your hats. Thank you to all veterans and active duty members of the United States Armed Forces for your service. We invite you to render a hand salute during the Star-Spangled Banner. Almighty God, help us to realize that we are gathered here to watch young people play baseball, not to second-guess strategy, dispute decisions, or questionability. That we are here to cheer, to encourage, and to join in the fun that is baseball, not to jeer, discourage, or otherwise degrade the game. That while officials and players are expected to perform within the bounds of certain standards, we also, as spectators, are expected to conduct ourselves within the bounds of good sportsmanship. May this contest end without injury, without feelings of ill will, without disgrace, but as an activity worthy of thy blessing. Amen.
We are all set to go. Youngstown, Ohio against Guasave, Mexico. Let's turn it over to the gentleman who will be calling the play-by-play, Randy Gore and Lanny Fratteri.
All right, thank you very much, Tony Caridi, the voice of the West Virginia Mountaineers. It is such an honor for all of us to have Tony on board, as he's been now for several years in conjunction with Pikewood Communications, Pikewood Sports, providing all of the video streaming for the tournament games. That is from game one right to the championship on Wednesday. 2 TV games on the Point 22, including the Saturday 5:30 game, and we'll have the championship game with Ernie Galuski joining us for the championship game on Wednesday. The umpires for the ball game, Bob Slyton is behind the plate, Stan Wilkerson at first, Brian Gillespie at second, and Joe Weir at third. The home team is the club from Youngstown, Ohio. Yeah, Bob Slyton calling balls and strikes. Pine Richland resident. Talk more about the umpires as we go along. As we've got a full day of baseball, the starting lineup for Guasave, Mexico, Kevin Armenta leads off, playing shortstop. Nomar Valdez at second base. Vidal Sotelo at first base. Pedro Cervantes hitting fourth at third base. And then it is Joel Sanchez in center field. Pedro Felix hitting sixth. Catching, Jesus Parra in right field. Oliver Lopez in left field batting eighth. And Saeed Cota is the pitcher for Guasave, Mexico. Guasave, Mexico, 1-1. A win over Levittown, Puerto Rico on Friday. A loss at the hands of Seoul, Korea yesterday. The defense for Youngstown, Ohio, with Ventresco in left field, Dominguez in center, Seymour in right, Helpy, big home run yesterday, third base, both the shortstop. Mikos, a masterful pitching performance yesterday at second base. Jake Gehring, first baseman, then Howard catching, and Pancake pitching. Major League Baseball, high school baseball, 90 feet between the bases. For Pony League Baseball, it's 80 feet. Distance from the rubber to home plate, normally 60 feet 6 inches. For Pony Baseball, 54 feet. Gennaro Armenta is the coach at third and the manager for Guasave. Very comfortable day. As I mentioned a few moments ago, a little cloud cover today. Kevin Armenta leads off for Guasave, Mexico. And the first pitch of the game is a called strike. We're underway at 10-11. An elimination game. One of these teams will be packing its bags. Pitch inside, and it's a called strike inside corner by Bob Slide. No balls, 2 strikes. William Pancake III, alias Trey, 0-2 pitch, down low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There are a number of things that I really enjoy about calling baseball for the Pony League World Series, and thanks to Bob Gregg for asking me to be on board. This is my 5th year announcing Pony baseball. I love having an opportunity to talk to the coaches and the players. Pitch down low, 2-2. And quite obviously, when it comes to the teams from Mexico and from Seoul, Korea, and from Puerto Rico, the need of a translator. 2-2 pitch. Ball knocked down by Pancake. Trey didn't realize that that ball was sitting right next to one of his feet. And he appears to be okay. First out of the game, scored 1-3.
Ball comebacker ends
left foot, huh?
Yeah, caroming off his left foot, and kind of just a little hacky sack move, if you will. Just knocked it down there. And thank you very much. First out, 3/4 of this ball game.
Have you ever played hacky sack?
I've attempted it. I can't really say I play it, but yeah, I've attempted it in my past.
All right, Matt DeSalvo went out to check on Pancake. Matt DeSalvo, one of the coaches for Youngstown, former Major League pitcher. What a big plus for the Youngstown team to have the expertise of Matt DeSalvo. Pitch up high, ball 1 to Nomar Valdez, who wears number 5, a la Nomar Garcia Parra. And we're just underway. Next pitch, a ball 2-0. Even though Youngstown is 1-1 in the tournament, listen to this. Youngstown pitchers in these 2 games, a total of 30 strikeouts. Line shot to left field, base hit. Over near the line, Ventresco, the left fielder, has it and flips it back in. So it's a 1-out single for Valdez. Think about that, 30 strikeouts, 14 innings. That's 42 outs, 30 of the 42 strikeouts. But here, Guasave gets the single by Valdez. And it brings up Vidal Sotelo.
And Youngstown's a team that's obviously based on pitching and defense. And when you have pitching like that, you almost don't need a defense.
Ball in the dirt, kicks away from catcher Howard. Howard can't find it. Here is Valdez making an aggressive turn at second, but just moves up the one base, a wild pitch.
And with that pitching success, I'm sure a lot of the credit as far as the coaching goes to Matt DeSalvo, the former major leaguer, as you mentioned. And right now it's Mexico threatening in the top of the first.
Runner at second base and one out. This pitch, the one-ball pitch, hit into left center field. And it's the left fielder Ventresco over to make the catch, tagging up and moving to third, Valdez. Throw comes into shortstop Vogt, and Vogt will run the ball into the infield. 2 outs. Runner at third for Guasave, Mexico. No score in the ball game.
Productive out for Sotelo, advancing the runner with that deep fly out to left center field. Took a good running catch by Ventresco to make that out happen.
Now Pedro Cervantes, the number 4 batter, third baseman. Right-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. Bouncer off the body of second baseman Pancake. Ricochet to Mikos, the second baseman. And a 1-4-3 out ends the top of the first inning. Guasave, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. At the end of a half inning, Guasave, Mexico, nothing. And Youngstown, Ohio, coming to bat. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
We're America's #1 sporting goods store, and we're always open. Every season starts at Dicks.com.
A little historical look back at Washington Park here in Washington, Pennsylvania, and you look ahead there at the top of the screen, you'll see the early stages of what now is Lou Hayes Pony Field from back in the 1950s. In fact, the field construction began back in 1952. And for almost every year that this event has been held, it's been held here in Washington, Pennsylvania. So some hits and a runner left on board in the top half of the first, and now Youngstown, Ohio gets its first opportunity to step up to the plate on, as Lanny said, an absolutely beautiful morning here for baseball.
Youngstown, Ohio's batting order. Dylan Dominguez in center field, Trey Pancake, the pitcher, Ty Ventresco in left field, Ronnie Howard the third, catching, batting fourth, Sean Helpe at third base, batting fifth, Jake Gehring, my new good buddy, my new best friend, hitting sixth at first base, Austin Bolt, shortstop, hitting seventh, Mitch Seymour in right field hitting eighth, and Brandon Mikos, second baseman. Talking about Gehring, Jake Gehring made 2 outstanding defensive, not outstanding plays, but they were heads-up defensive plays that were key yesterday. Defense for Mexico, Lopez, Sanchez, and Parra in the outfield left to right. Cervantes at third, Armenta as shortstop. Then Valdez and Sotelo on the right side with Felix catching Soto. And the pitch is up high, ball one. Saeed Cota, the right-hander, facing the right-handed batter, Dylan Dominguez. Second pitch at the bottom of the first inning, lofted into right center field, and it's center fielder Sanchez to make the catch, 1 away. Talking about Jake Gehring, I was politicking for Jake to be the post-game guest with Tony Caridi yesterday, and then Mikos goes out and pitches a shutout, and Helpe hits the game-winning home run. So my buddy Jake ended up third on that list. And now Trey Pancake, who became a target for the Mexican batters in the top of the first inning. Swing and a miss, strike one. We had a shot on our telecast, or on the video streaming yesterday, a shot of Trey's grandfather wearing a Pancake auto body shirt. Here's a shot to right field, and the ball gets by right fielder Parra. Rolling to the wall, Pancake sprinting for second, and he'll pull in at second base. Pancake wisely as he was halfway between first and second, looked over towards third base coach Randy Dominguez. That's the wise thing to do, and it's a one-out double. Pitch hit by the right-handed batter the opposite way, and that ball just went by the glove of Parra.
Now that ball laced, and Parra starting in and toward the line, but that ball hit so hard it was able to scoot by his glove so quickly and then all the way to the wall, allowing certainly extra bases for Trey Pancake.
Now Ty Vantreska. It's Vantreska, a left fielder, number 3 batter. And Cota comes set, double check of the runner. Runner going, the pitch is a called strike and no throw from catcher Felix. Felix, by the way, has a tendency to drop down, and he did so on that particular pitch, which really made it difficult for him to have any chance to throw out the runner. Infield coming in with a runner at third and 1 out, 0-1 pitch. Looped into center field, base hit for Vantreska. Pancake scores, and Youngstown takes a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning. Double, stolen base, and an RBI single. The ball well hit, not in terms of its. It was a soft liner to center field. Now the left-handed hitting catcher Ronnie Howard. Ronnie Howard III, Ronald William Howard III. Youngstown team, but Ronnie Howard is from North Huntington, Pennsylvania. Goes to Norwin High School. Goes the opposite way. Ball drops in left field, and Lopez makes the one bounce grab and then fires it in. Vantreska to second on the base hit by Howard. And here we've got Pancake, the right-handed batter, going the opposite way with a double. Then the single to center by Vantreska, and the left-handed batter Howard goes the opposite way. 3 straight hits for Youngstown. And for Guasave, Mexico, manager Gennaro Armenta is going to the mound.
For exclusive access to updates, promotions, and scores during the 2017 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, text PONY to 39187 and become a Pony MVP Insider.
Dick Witt, who has been a part of the Pony program for 50 years, was honored the other day here in Washington, Pennsylvania. Dick provides us with the information about pitchers that are ineligible to pitch today. Brandon Mikos, 7 innings yesterday, not able to pitch. And there will be activity in the left field corner. Guasave, Mexico is going to have one of its players start warming up. Here's Sean Helpe, 2-run homer yesterday. Bends away from a pitch, but it's a strike on the inside corner. Sean Helpe, who wears number 21, favorite player, Roberto Clemente. 1-0 Youngstown leads. Vantreska at second base, Howard at first. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. This one stayed inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Cota's first 2 pitches have been inside.
Misael Esparza is the right-hander warming up in the Mexican bullpen right now.
Cota comes set. 1-1 pitch. Ball low, and it kicks away from catcher Felix on a wild pitch. Vantreska to third and Howard to second. Table set for Youngstown to put together maybe 3 runs in this inning, having already posted 1. Not much that catcher Felix could do with that particular pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike on Sean Helpe. Out of East Palestine, Ohio. Goes to East Palestine High School. As Randy pointed out, activity in the bullpen. Infield in, swing and a miss. The ball pops away on a wild pitch. Vantreska scores 2-0 in favor of Youngstown. Howard to third, and the count is 2-2.
Now Saeed Cota certainly erratic in this first inning. This is his second appearance in the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, and he was clean for the most part in that appearance. Went 2 innings, gave up a couple of hits, struck out 2, no walks though, and here he struggled wild pitches.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout, second out of the inning. Well, I'll tell you that I've seen a number of pitchers in this tournament fall in love with breaking balls. And it was on a couple of breaking balls that it cost Cota the wild pitches, setting up the second run and then leading to the second run. It brings up Jake Gehring, Pitch is high, ball 1. My buddy Jake is from Canfield, Ohio. His mom, Trinetta, had a chance to visit with a lot of the moms today, and Trinetta is an individual that keeps in her pocket a lucky rock. Here's a 1-ball pitch. Ground ball through the left side by Gehring on a pitch that was down to the zone. Howard scores. Youngstown leads 3-0 as left fielder Lopez flips the ball back into the infield. RBI single by Ventresca. Ventresca scores on a wild pitch, and Gehring's 2-out single drives in Ronnie Howard to make it 3-0 Youngstown in the bottom of the first inning. A pretty good piece of hitting by Gehring on a pitch that was down. Bring up Austin Vogt. Vogt in the 7th spot of the batting order. 3 runs on 4 hits for Youngstown in this opening stanza. Austin, right-handed batter, takes ball 1. Austin is from Cortland, Ohio, goes to Lakeview High School. He's a Bulldog. He'll be a 10th grader in the fall. 1-ball pitch, bouncer up the middle and into center field. Gehring stops at second on the Vogt base hit. What was interesting about the defense before that pitch, first baseman Sotelo was playing behind, and it looked like he thought there was a pickoff play on. Because as the ball was pitched, first baseman Sotelo went to the base. Not that it impacted the play particularly. And that's going to be all for Saeed Kota, leaving this game after pitching 7 to 7 batters, officially 2/3 of an inning, and giving up 5 hits. It is 3-0 in favor of Youngstown, Ohio. Let me once again remind you, I'll do that in a moment after I tell you that this Youngstown team, not too far away, but from Mexico. What a long trip. And Randy and I were talking to the folks from Guasave earlier today. What'd they tell us? 3-day trip, Randy?
Yeah, 3-day bus trip from Guasave, Sinaloa to Washington, Pennsylvania. So you think in contrast, Youngstown, about what, an hour and a half? And then you have Guasave making a 3-day bus trip and went through Arizona, Texas, Missouri.
Oh, you forgot New Mexico.
Oh, well, I'm just kind of, yes, of course, along the way, a number of different states, as you can see, some of the more local teams to Washington, Pennsylvania, Hagerstown, Youngstown, Bay County, but this Mexican squad making that 3-day bus trip and having a lot of fun. They had the day off yesterday, essentially, and because they were not in action. They played last on Saturday and were at the Tanger Outlets yesterday. So there's the Mexican contingent making the long trip, and a lot of support for this Guasave team.
As I was about to say a moment ago, the lineup for today, 10th game of the tournament, 2nd game of the day, Washington County against Brownsville, Texas. And then at 5:30 today, Sol Carrillo against Hagerstown, Maryland. 8 o'clock this evening, Bay County, Michigan against Covina, California. So for Guasave, Mexico, it is Esparza, right-hander, coming on. And set to face Mitch Seymour. Right-handed batter, right fielder. It is 3-0 Youngstown. And the pitch inside, first pitch from Esparza, hits Seymour, and the bases are loaded. Be a good time, by the way, to tell you that on this Youngstown team, Youngstown is down to 14 players because in the first game of the tournament, Corey Rose was hit by a pitch on the batting helmet and has been declared out of the tournament. So Corey's here, but not eligible. Bases loaded for the number 9 batter in the Youngstown lineup, Brandon Mikos. Mikos, 4-hit shutout yesterday, 14 strikeouts. 3-0 Youngstown, Ohio leads. with 2 down from the stretch. Esparza's pitch called strike. Mikos wears uniform number 33. And he's from Canfield, Ohio, goes to Cardinal Mooney High School, or at least he will in the fall. 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Brandon has a brother that is a real good baseball player. Junior at Cardinal Mooney. 1-1 pitch. And a called strike, 1-2. Pretty good fastball on the outside corner. For Youngstown, Gehring at third, Vold at second. Seymour, the runner, at first. Esparza's 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Out number 3, but 9 Youngstown batters come to the plate in the bottom of the first. Youngstown scores 3 runs on 5 hits. 3 left on base. At the end of 1, Youngstown, Ohio 3, Guasave, Mexico nothing. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again.
How about next weekend?
Yes.
Horse Around at the Washington County Agricultural Fair, August 12th through the 19th at the Washington County Fairgrounds.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented in part by Dunkin' Donuts, by California University of Pennsylvania, by ANSYS, by West Banco, and by UPMC.
Three 3-0 Youngstown leads, and you're listening to the Pony League World Series brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods on WJPA, Washington, Pennsylvania. First pitch of the second. Joel Sanchez, left-handed batter with a swing and a miss. Trey Pancake had 2 assists in the top of the first. This ball hit down the left field line, foul territory, and ball drops for a strike. Boy, tough play. All 3 third basemen, Helpy, shortstop, Volt, left fielder, Antresco, all were giving chase, but it was in no man's land. And Sanchez 2 for 6 in this Pony League World Series. Second pitch popped back out of play, and with the count, no balls, 2 strikes on Joel Sanchez. Sanchez celebrated a birthday back in July. Celebrated his 15th birthday. Pitch outside 1-2.
1-2.
The winner of this game will be taking on the next pitch is a ball. It's 2-2. We'll be taking on the loser of the Seoul, Korea, Hagerstown, Maryland game, which is coming up at 5:30 today. So the winner will play next at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Pitch inside and almost clipped the batting helmet of Sanchez, who got down out of the way in a hurry. So unfortunately for Pancake, he started out in front, no balls, 2 strikes, but the pitch up and in makes it 3-2 on Sanchez. 3-0 Youngstown leads This ball driven well down the right field line. Foul ball up into the hillside.
That ball narrowly pulled foul, and certainly jumping that fastball. We've seen a lot of heat from Trey Pancake so far today, and reading that pitch well, Joel Sanchez. And interesting note, every run scored by Guasave so far in this year's Pony League World Series has been the result of a home run, and we almost had another one.
3-2 pitch to Sanchez, and it is outside. Leadoff walk. It'll bring up Pedro Felix, catcher, who was 2 for 5 in the tournament with 2 RBIs. 3-0 Youngstown, Ohio leads. And a called strike. Hey, man, Celeste Van Kirk is here, ladies and gentlemen. Outstanding photojournalist for the Observer Reporter. Stretched by Pancake. Pitch down low, and the ball goes back to the screen. That ball sneaking between the legs of catcher Howard. Robert, what do you got, Bob? Pardon? Wild pitch, thank you.
Reading that pitch immediately, you could see on that replay moments ago, Joel Sanchez. Once that ball kind of squirted through the legs of Ronnie Howard.
Second wild pitch thrown by Pancake. And a swing and a miss by Felix. And the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Excuse me, 1 ball, 1 strike, or 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count, 1 and 2. Ground ball to the shortstop, and Volt's going to go to first base for the first out. I think he had to play at third, but Sanchez moves to third on the play.
I think you might be right. Is that play in front of him with the runner going from second to third, that being Sanchez, but going the safe route, taking the shore out at first with a 3-run lead.
And the batter now, Jesus Parra, right fielder. Parra swings, fly ball into left center field. A base hit, the ball hit at the base of the wall. Sanchez scores from third. Throw in from the left fielder to second base, and it's a double for Parra. So Mexico, Guasave, Mexico, after falling behind 3-0 in the bottom of the first inning, answers with an RBI double in the second, and lo and behold, and boy, how many times do we see it that a leadoff walk turns out to be a run, blossoms into a run. Now Oliver Lopez with Parra at second base and 1 out. Lopez, the left fielder, and number 8 hitter. Gennaro Armenta, the manager of the Guasave Mexican team, 12 years in Pony League Baseball. He owns an auto parts store. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. By the way, it didn't matter that Volt did not get the out at third, or it mattered because indeed that if he got the out there, the runner would not have scored, obviously, with no runner on base. But Volt decided to get the out at first. 0-1 pitch, ground ball, sliding stop by shortstop Volt. He throws, but had no chance at all. So Parra to third and Lopez at first. I have talked a good bit over the last couple of days about the challenge of infielders when they are jockeying runners, and that's the case for shortstop Volt. He was concerned about keeping Parra close at second. Consequently, he had to go a long way to his right to even get to that ground ball.
It certainly makes that play a lot more difficult, as you said, when you're jostling behind the runner, trying to hold him to the bag. And as it turned out, certainly a great example there, is it made it a far more difficult play for Vogt. And as a result, you have runners at the quarters here in Mexico with a big-time threat.
Bob Walk, my former partner with the Pirates, used to say, he who tries to guard everybody or defend everything guards nothing or defends nothing, to paraphrase. And now Esparza got a conference at the mound, and Bob Schleiden, the home plate umpire, trying to move things along. Bob is a retired high school principal in Freeport, Pine Richland School District, in that Pine Richland area. Now Esparza. As the conference breaks up, it is Youngstown, Ohio 3, Guasave, Mexico 1. Runners at first and third. Middle infielders playing back at double play depth. Runner going from first, throw to second base. Safe at second. The ball bounces away from shortstop Vogt. And my sense is that if Vogt catches that ball, it's an out.
I completely agree. The throw was a good one, right where you want it to be. Certainly beat the runner, but unable to hang on to the throw was Austin Vogt.
Yeah, Vogt was trying to make the tag before he had the ball. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Next pitch is a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. And the throw from Ronnie Howard was a good one, even though it was not a particularly easy pitch for the catcher to handle. Did a fine job with that. 1-1 pitch, bounce up the third baseline, and foul ball between third base and the coaching box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the bottom of the first inning, Youngstown, Ohio took a 3-0 lead. RBI single by Van Treska. Van Treska scored on a wild pitch, and then an RBI single by Jake Gehring. 1 run so far for Guasave, Mexico here in the top of the second. Runners at second and third, 1-2 pitch. Down low, handled well by Howard, 2-2. On the mound, the right-hander Pancake. Full windup, 2-2 pitch, and a ball fouled off at the feet of catcher Howard. Well, Pancake issued a leadoff walk, and it led to a run. Heard home plate umpire Bob Schleiden ask Ronnie Howard if he took dirt in the eye. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. 2-2 pitch. And a foul ball off the third base side. Lou Hayes Pony Field in Washington Park. Lou Hayes, former Observer reporter, sports editor, and founder and major contributor to the creation of pony baseball and its firm planting in Washington County. 2-2 pitch, ground ball to the shortstop. Runners are going to hold. Shortstop Vogt with a throw to first base for out number 2. Well, Vogt took his time unloading that throw. He checked the runners, and now they're 2 outs on top of the batting order for Armenta.
That was the first thing I was thinking about, is he's taking too much time on this play, looking the runners back. But the good thing for Vogt is he has a gun over there at shortstop, but he displayed it on that throw.
3-1, Youngstown leads Guasave, Mexico. Pitch up high, ball 1. Armenta 0 for 1. Parra, the runner at third, Lopez at second. Outfield fanned out pretty well. Infield straight away for this right-handed batter. And the 1-ball pitch. And it's fouled off, 1 ball and 1 strike. The dugouts here at Lou Hayes Pony Field are right behind home plate and right under the press box.
If I could still catch, I'll be playing somewhere, man. 1-1. Play.
1 ball and 1 strike on Armenta. Ball fouled off 1-2. Well, we've reached our first critical juncture of the game right here. Guasave, Mexico, trailing 3-0, got a run. Had runners at second and third with 1 out. Now second and third, 2 outs. Pancake's 1-2 pitch. Fastball, 2-2.
2-2.
That fastball looked like Howard wanted it up a bit. 2-2 pitch, topped out of play. So Armenta battling Pancake. Never been any question in my mind that very often there are those moments early in games that turn out to be pivotal to the outcome. We're involved in one right here. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to the left side. Third baseman, Helpy, bounced off the body of the runner and then tagged the runner for the out. Obstruction is called, but it doesn't matter. The out was recorded on Lopez, tag 5 unassisted. And for Guasave, Mexico, 1 run on 2 hits and 2 left on base. Middle of the second inning. It is Youngstown, Ohio 3, Guasave, Mexico 1. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
The key to winning is getting the most out of every player.
We need to perform at the highest level.
Anything less won't cut it.
We demand the best.
You also need the best medical care and sports training programs
To help prevent injuries.
And to provide world-class treatment if someone gets hurt. We won't settle for second best.
That's why the Pitt Panthers choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Athletes at every level choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
One of the special events that takes place each year here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is the Champions League game. This took place back on Saturday morning. The league is for players with special needs. It started back during the 2010 season, and Champion League affiliates operate all over the world, including Japan and the Philippines. Fantastic memories put together this past Saturday as the Champions League game was played here at the 66th edition of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Well, 1.5 in the book. We've got offense. 4 total runs have been scored, 3-1, and Youngstown, Ohio has the lead. Now back upstairs to the guys.
At the controls at WJPA, thanks to Mark for his great work. He has been working a lot of hours to help us as we cover the Pony League World Series. There was a conference between innings. The Guasave, Mexico manager, Genaro Armenta, and translator Patricia. Patricia is Vidal Sotelo's sister, and they conferred with not only second base umpire Brian Gillespie, but also home plate umpire Bob Slyden, but clearly not too much involved in that play. It's a situation where the runner has to allow the fielder to field the ball, and there was that minor collision between the runner Lopez and third baseman Helpe. Bottom of the second inning. Top of the menu for Youngstown. Dylan Dominguez takes a pitch outside. Ball 1. Reminds me of the day that Willie Stargell took a pitch that was behind him and had a priceless look on his face. Here's the 1-ball pitch. Fouled back out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dominguez, Dylan, is the son of manager Randy Dominguez, and Dylan's been playing with a bruised, there's a foul ball outside 30, has a bruised left forearm, an injury that he suffered during a football practice a week ago. This young man from Salem, Ohio, goes to South Range High School, plays football, wide receiver. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dylan Dominguez leads off the second inning. 3-1, Youngstown, Ohio leads. The windup by Esparza. Strike 3 on the outside corner, 1 away. Saeed Cota started for Guasave. The fastball was on the outside corner that got Dominguez. Cota worked 2/3 of an inning, allowing 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, no walks, 1 strikeout. Trey Pancake doubled and scored in the first inning. Pancake is 6 for 7 in this tournament. Is that what you've got on your stat sheet there? Make sure I've got that right. I've got him 6 for 7 now. Is that what you've got?
Let's see here. Yes. Yep. 6 for 7.
Right-handed batter. 0-1 pitch. Inside. Yeah, I had a lot of fun talking to 4 of the moms today. Also, Pancake Bill's or Trey's sister Leah is here. 1-1 pitch, ground ball to third. Cervantes can't handle it. E5, Pancake is on. 1 out, bottom of the second. Youngstown, Ohio leading 3-1. Trey Pancake's sister Leah, an 11th grader. Well, it seemed to be a really routine play, but the ball took a little bit of a strange hop and came up and caught Cervantes in the left arm. So 1 on and 1 out by way of the E5. And Ty Ventresco, RBI single, to run scored his first time up. Runner going. Ground ball, one hopper to the shortstop. Armenta, his only play is to first base. That's out number 2 with Pancake running on the pitch. Well, that's a good thing that Youngstown had the runner going. Otherwise, that's a double play that ends the inning. As sharply as that ball was hit to shortstop Armenta.
Absolutely tailor-made if Pancake is not running, but as you had described, Youngstown able to stay out of the twin killing by putting that runner in motion.
I often, when I was a Pirate broadcaster, would refer to a tailor-made double play as a room service double play. But then again, I'm not sure there's a called strike on Howard. Too many of these young baseball players that have had the advantage of ever ordering room service.
Not yet.
Howard singled and scored in the first. 3-1, Youngstown, Ohio leads. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Howard. Outside. By the way, the other day when I met Ronnie Howard, I of course asked him, "Is your nickname Opie?" And he said, "No, only adults say that to me." Pardon me, I'm an adult. What a great show that was, the Andy Griffith Show. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Throw to second base, and back safely is Trey Pancake. Ronnie Howard, mentioned earlier, he's out of Norwin High School, and his uncle is Mike McCarthy, the Green Bay Packers coach. Runner at second, 2 outs, 2-1 pitch. Foul ball up the first baseline. The ball will be picked up by Matt DeSalvo. Matt DeSalvo is one of the coaches. He's from Marietta College, great baseball college. Signed as a free agent, pitched for the Braves and Yankees, and made his major league debut with the New York Yankees in 2007. His first major league win was in Seattle. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, well hit, right center field, off the wall near the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series logo. Scoring from second, Pancake, the relay to second, and Howard is safe. That relay in from second baseman Valdez to the shortstop. Howard's 2-out double, and Youngstown, Ohio leads 4-1 in the bottom of the second inning.
Well, absolutely ripped by Howard, just a matter of inches from leaving the ballpark. And then hustling into second base. Team Mexico thought they had it out at second. It was certainly a close play at second, but the safe call granted by Brian Gillespie, our second base umpire.
Now, for those of you that are listening to our broadcast and not seeing the video, that was pretty impressive the way Ronnie Howard got that train moving. Swing and a miss, ball in the dirt. Howard going for third. The throw, and Howard tumbles and stumbles and is out after he went past third base. It wasn't that he went sliding into third. He just, as I said, rumbled and tumbled his way to third, and he's out 2-5. That ends the Youngstown second inning. Youngstown picks up 1 run on 1 hit, and no one left on base. We have gone through 2. Youngstown, Ohio 4, Guasave, Mexico 1. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented in part by Community Bank, by Marthinson and Salvetti Insurance Group, and by Washington Auto Mall.
And after 2 innings of play, Youngstown, Ohio, 4 runs, 6 hits. And Guasave, Mexico, 1 run on 3 hits. I'm sure that Ronnie Howard will be anxious to get the videotape of his adventure at third base that ended the bottom of the second. Let's go to the third now. Speaking of an adventurous guy, here's Randy Gore.
Thank you much, Mr. Lanny Fratteri. In this top of the third, Nomar Valdez will lead off for Guasave and takes a fastball outside for ball 1. Starting pitcher Trey Pancake helping his own cause, scoring a run a half inning ago after on the RBI double by Ronnie Howard. 1-0 fly ball, shallow left center field. That'll bloop in for a base hit. Nomar Valdez with a leadoff single. So Valdez now 2 for 2. He singled as well in the first inning. And now it's Vidal Sotelo who flew out to left in the first. Ohio 3 runs in the first. Youngstown adding another in the second. Guasave with its lone run in the top of the second. Fastball outside for ball 1 from Trey Pancake. Youngstown making its first appearance of the Pony League World Series since 2011. Pickoff throw to check the runner. Valdez back in safely. Youngstown going 1-2 during that 2011 trip in the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. First round win over Mexico 2-1. 1-0. Popped up. Shallow center, left center. And a sliding play made by Dylan Dominguez. Center fielder for Youngstown. And the first out recorded, retiring Sotelo. Nice sliding effort there. That ball almost dropped in no man's land, but Dominguez, the center fielder, taking charge. So Valdez still at first. Now it's Pedro Cervantes. He bounced into a 1-4-3 ground out in the first. Part of that first inning where it seemed like Trey Pancake had a magnet to the baseball. Couple of outs. Couple of line drives, I should say, sent his way. First pitch of ball, 1-0, fouled straight back. Now 1-1 on Cervantes. A win today for Youngstown would be the first time since 1996 that a host area champion has won more than one game at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Right now leading 4-1 in this top of the third. 1-1 pitch, fastball outside, snap throw to first, runner back in. The ball dropped over at first by Gehring anyway. So now 2-1 on Cervantes. Not much wind to speak of. Overcast morning thus far here in Washington, Pennsylvania. Sun trying to peek through the clouds. Fastball hung high to right center. Dominguez will stay with it, makes the catch ranging to his left of the gap. Then a hard throw into first, but back in safely there is Valdez. Dominguez showing off the strong arm. So Cervantes retired. 2 away now in the top of the third. Still Valdez at first, and here is Joel Sanchez. He walked and scored in the second. We're in the top of the third. 1 on, 2 outs from the stretch. Pancake's pitch fouled away over the press box area and over the roof. Left-handed hitting Sanchez with a runner at first, and he rips this one to deep right center. Dominguez gives chase, but runs out of room. It's a 2-run homer for Guasave. And Joel Sanchez, and the score 4-3 Youngstown. So another run scoring courtesy of the long ball by Guasave. And this time it's Sanchez. over the 285 sign in right center. So just a 1-run lead now for Youngstown. So Guasave facing a 3-run deficit twice in this game, scratching back down by just a run. There's Pedro Felix, takes a ball upstairs. He's 0 for 1. So bases are cleared on that 2-run smash, and a flare on the right side. First baseman Gehring underneath it makes the catch, and the side is retired. But Guasave, 2 runs on 2 hits, a 2-run homer by Joel Sanchez. And your score after 2.5, it's Youngstown 4, Guasave 3, as you are watching the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again.
How about next weekend?
Yes.
Horse Around at the West Alexander Fair, September 4th through 9th at the fairgrounds in West Alexander.
They play in all corners of the world. Boys and girls each learning the true value that only teamwork, competition, and sportsmanship can provide. Each year, more than 500,000 participants of all ages proudly represent Pony on baseball and softball diamonds of all sizes. Everyone deserves a chance to learn and play the game. They're our players today. They'll be our leaders in the future. Pony, making a difference in your neighborhood and all over our world.
Back here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, let's bring you up to date on activity from Sunday. Covina, California with a shutout victory over Washington County, Pennsylvania. 7-0 was the final score. This Youngstown team defeated Puerto Rico 2-0 to eliminate them, and it was Brownsville, Texas pounding the Netherlands. 12-4 was the final.
Go. Glad to have you with us for the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, 1450 AM, WJPA in Washington. Also Pikewood Sports, MLB.com, bringing you the video stream. And also our friends at Greene County Sports helping us out with the audio stream as well. So a lot of folks collaborating on this effort here. The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, 4-3 Youngstown leading Guasave. Our first game of day 4 of the tournament, at a breaking ball for a strike to Sean Helpe. Is working in relief, Misael Esparza. He checked in the first inning. He brings a fastball for a strike at the knees to Helpe. Quickly 0-2. Helpe struck out swinging in the first, but that was against starter Saeed Cota. Cota struggling with his command, a bit erratic in that first inning. And a quick hook on him from the skipper, Genaro Armenta. Next pitch, a ball 1-2 on Helpe, leading off this bottom of the third. 1-run lead for Youngstown. 1-2 pitch, and a changeup that's pulled hard into left field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Sean Helpe, who was one of the heroes yesterday. Hit a 2-run homer in the 2-0 victory over Puerto Rico. That 2-run homer in the 7th of yesterday's win for Youngstown, and leadoff single right here to start off the bottom of the third. Or excuse me, bottom of the third. Now it's Jacob Gehring. He singled in a run in the first. So Esparza will have to work from the stretch now. Esparza very much has been in control, much in contrast to Cota, who started this game. And seemed as if Cota was relying more so on his breaking stuff. And not that Esparza hasn't mixed in his breaking ball, which he has, but has been much more effective with his fastball. Runner at first, nobody out. Fastball inside. 2 balls and no strikes on Gehring. First baseman Sotelo holding the runner. Ground ball to third to Hopper. Comes up high on that last hop, knocking it down. Cervantes keeps it in front of him and throws on to first to retire Gehring for the inning's first down. Advancing to second on the play is helping.
And Cervantes, who committed an error in the second, rather cool error. He knocked the ball down and rather casually took his time and got the out.
So runner in scoring position with Helpe at second for Austin Vogt. He singled his first time in the first. Part of a 3-run frame for Youngstown in that first inning. Currently with a 1-run advantage, swinging bunt, and the ball scooped up by the catcher. Felix throws on to Cervantes, who gets the tag down on Helpe, so the lead runner cut down. It's a fielder's choice that has Austin Vogt aboard at first, but with 2 outs now. Alert play by Felix. Quick out of his catcher's stance and fired a strike over at third. And the tag laid down on Helpe. New hitter for Youngstown, Jeremy Cruisweiser. Hitting for Mitch Seymour. And it's ball 1 to Cruisweiser. Youngstown on top 4-3 over Guasave Sinaloa. 1-0 fouled away over the first base seats. 1 ball, 1 strike on Cruisweiser.
I asked Jeremy the other day what his name was worth in Scrabble. He's got to get back to me on that. K-R-E-U-Z-W-E-I-S-E-R.
1-1 fastball pumped in for a strike for Esparza. Now 1-2. I'm going to guess that's a high scoring combination in Scrabble. With Vogt at first, here's the 1-2 in the dirt. Vogt going to take off for second now, and he will get there on the wild pitch. A throw in from Felix, but not in time, as Vogt breaking immediately upon that ball striking the dirt. Trying to add on an insurance run in this third inning, in a liner pulled into left field for a base hit. Runner going to be waved. Here comes Vogt. Strong throw from left and into score. On the Cruisweiser base hit is Austin Vogt. 5-3 Youngstown, and Cruisweiser taking second on a throw.
Watch the throw in, a bit challenging. It's those of you watching on the video, but what happened, it was rather challenging. It was a strong throw from Lopez, but a tough throw for catcher Felix to handle. And even if Felix handles the throw, he doesn't get an out because he was 1.5 feet in front of home plate.
Now it's Brandon Mikos. Mikos 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. 5-3 Youngstown in the bottom of the third. Breaking ball, ball 1 in the dirt. Mikos with a terrific performance on the mound yesterday.
14 strikeouts.
Dazzling effort by Mikos. Now trying to add on another run in this bottom of the third. Swing and a miss. Well out in front, got a piece. Just a foul tip though. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Cruisweiser at second after the RBI single. Advanced to second on the throw to the plate. And a 1-1 count on Mikos. Little number past the mound. Played by the second baseman Felix behind him, charging on it. Fires, throws, and retires Mikos. The inning is over, but 1 run on 2 hits, 1 left stranded. And your score after 3 innings, it's Youngstown, Ohio 5, Guasave, Sinaloa 3, as you are listening to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
The key to winning is getting the most out of every player.
We need to perform at the highest level.
Anything less won't cut it.
We demand the best.
You also need the best medical care and sports training programs.
To help prevent injuries.
and to provide world-class treatment if someone gets hurt. We won't settle for second best.
That's why the Pitt Panthers choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Athletes at every level choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Have you heard of Diamond Kinetics? It's a Pittsburgh-based company which is involved in the analytics of baseball bat and baseball bat swings. For example, the maximum barrel speed that a bat travels will dictate just exactly how far a ball will be hit. Every 1 mile per hour of additional pitch speed will lead to about another 1 foot based on bat speed. It's just one of the things that many of the players tested out back on Thursday during the Fan Fest, and occasionally today you'll see the bat speed, barrel speed of some of the players in competition here today from Diamond Kinetics, based in Pittsburgh.
Top of the fourth, it's 5-3 Youngstown, Ohio over Guasave, Sinaloa. Jesus Parra leads off for Guasave, offering in the dirt ball 1. Starting pitcher Trey Pancake for Youngstown, Ohio. And the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Parra, an RBI double for him in the second inning. Guasave scoring 1 run in the second, 2 in the third. Youngstown has scored at least a run in every inning. 3 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Fastball fired in for a strike.
By the way, Trey Pancake's mom and sister were on TV a minute ago.
Swing and a miss.
Talked earlier about Leah, Trey's sister. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's all right. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Plenty of folks in the crowd, along with the Pancake family, enjoying the festivities thus far. Count is full now on Jesus Parra.
3-2.
Another foul ball by Parra. Keeps the count full. I'm sure with, you said this is your 5th year now at the Pony League World Series, Lanny?
It is.
And I'm sure it has to be a joy for the opportunity to get to meet some of the folks, as here's a chopper to third, fielded by Helpy behind the bag at third. Strong throw across the diamond to retire Parra, and 1 out at the top of the 4th.
Fine stretch there by Gehring, and a good job by third baseman Helpy. The fact that he rounded that ball, that is, he came around the baseball in such a way that his momentum was taking him across the diamond.
Now it's Oliver Lopez. He singled and stole a base in the second. Goes after the first pitch. It pops it up into shallow right. Having trouble locating it, but eventually pulling it in. It's Cruzweiser into right field. Remember, he pinch hit half inning ago for Mitch Seymour, so he remains in the game to play right. And now 2 down at the top of the 4th. Now it's Esparza working in relief. Went on the defensive side, went on the mound, but now with the bat at hand, first at bat of the day, swings and misses for strike 1. Ezequiel Esparza has settled the game down, even though he has given up a run in each of the last 2 innings.
Thanks for holding it, Ronnie. Let me look at it.
And now a count of 2-1. And Esparza entered the game in the first for Coda. Or excuse me, second at bat of the day, my apologies. Hits a fly ball here to right center. And ranging over to make the catch, it's Dominguez for the inning's final out. 1-2-3 frame at the top of the 4th. And your score, Youngstown, Ohio 5, Guasave, Mexico 3, as you are listening to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
It's go time at Dunkin' with 2 egg and cheese wake-up wraps for $2. Enjoy 2 freshly made oven-toasted wraps and keep on running all day long. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin's full-bodied cold brew coffee takes 12 hours to steep and almost no time to sip. Experience the craft in Dunkin's ultra-smooth cold brew coffee. America runs on Dunkin'.
Well, we're watching Youngstown version 2017. How about Youngstown, Ohio 1955, arriving here for the Pony League World Series? They stayed at the Washington and Jefferson College dormitories, and they checked in and obviously had a bunch of time on their hands. So a little ping pong, a little checkers. They would eat there on campus, and then they hung out, walked around Washington, Pennsylvania, and eventually, well, to top things off, you have to have just a little food and a little fun and a little ice cream, of course. So that was back in 1955. Youngstown, Ohio team here at the Pony League World Series, and the 2017 team right now with a 5-3 lead in this elimination game.
Back for the bottom of the 4th inning at Lou Hayes Pony Field, the 66th Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Youngstown, Ohio on top of Guasave, Sinaloa 5-3. And just a corrected item from a half inning ago. Misael Esparza now 0 for 2 on the day. That was his second at bat, flying out to center for the final out of the top of the 4th. Now in this bottom of the 4th, Dylan Dominguez, he's 0 for 2.
Youngstown dugout showing its creativity, taking paper cups and sticking them in the fencing to create the letter Y.
Ah, yes, for the folks watching on the video stream today, you can see it right behind home plate. Bunt laid down foul, third base side by Dominguez. Strike 1 on the batter.
By the way, the players on this Youngstown team are from Boardman, Cortland, Canfield, New Springfield, Negley, Ohio, Salem, Ohio. Also a player from Newcastle, Shane Cato, and the young man Howard from out of Norwin High School.
0-1 from Esparza, in on the fist, fouled off the top facade
and
of the press box.
By the way, Randy, if you look at the map of from where these players are, it would look like a congressman had gerrymandered the district.
0-2.
Or more accurately, it's gerrymandering, because that political technique, by the way, is named after Elbridge Gerry.
1-2. Another one in on the fist, soft pop that falls softly behind home plate. So somewhere along the line they changed the pronunciation, evidently.
Well, it looks like Gerry. It looks like gerrymandering, but the gentleman for whom it is named, his last name was Gary. So you take it from there.
1-2. Slow roller foul, third base side. So battling at bat here for Dominguez. Hasn't hit the ball hard at all in this AB, but just fighting some pitches off as Esparza.
I was talking to Mark the other day. Do you have a nickname?
Not really.
No, I always wanted to have a nickname. I never had one.
1-2, fastball outside. Nothing that stuck anyway.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear from Mark that, everybody calls him Holmes, right? Because he calls everybody Holmes, and then some people call him Heap, I guess, for Uriah Heep.
Right. 2-2. This one hit well, deep left center, on the run, unable to make the catch, Lopez. And it is extra bases, a double for Dylan Dominguez. So just as I was saying, battling to keep that at-bat alive, had not hit the ball hard during that at-bat until right there. A lace double to left center. Waiting on his pitch. And now Trey Pancake, who's been effective today. Double, 2 runs scored, 1 for 2 overall. reached on an error in the second. Nobody out with Dominguez in scoring position. Pickoff throw back in safely, Dominguez. Now this Youngstown team, along with their creativity that you spoke of, Lanny, but this is a team that, another pickoff throw by Esparza, but they are accustomed to playing out of the loser's bracket, if you will. They won the host area tournament after falling early. They lost to three-time defending champion Johnstown in its second game, then came back to win 2 straight for the host area tournament title. Not only that, but they fell behind 5-0 in that game against Johnstown, the championship, before rattling off 15 straight runs. And head coach Randy Dominguez saying that there's certainly no panic from his team. If they had to play out of the loser's bracket, that's obviously the scenario they're facing now, is time granted for the batter, Trey Pancake. And, well, they thrived in that role yesterday, playing in the winner-go-home game. A late 2-run homer by Sean Helpe, and 14 strikeouts from Brandon Mikos, the starting pitcher, to combine for a 2-0 win against Levittown, Puerto Rico. Bunt laid down up the first base side, and ball played by Sotelo, but nobody home over at first base. So runners at the quarters with nobody out. Sotelo, the first baseman, coming down the line to field the baseball, but second baseman Pedro Felix.
There's no way Pedro gets there. Pedro was trying to jockey to keep Dominguez, the runner at second base, close. So, and the bunt was executed perfectly. The only guy that might have gotten there would have been the pitcher Esparza, but he stayed on the mound. And now catcher Felix is going through signals. What he's doing here is telling his middle infielders what he plans to do if Pancake runs. Because if they're not going to throw through to second, then the middle infielders should not move out of position to cover second base.
Ty Ventresco with runners at the quarters, nobody out. Pitch a ball, throw into second as the runner from first takes off, and he's safe. Able to slide around the tag, evidently, of Armenta. Another look at it on the video stream. Certainly a close play, reaching effort on the tag, missed him there. And then very close at the end. Reaching in right at the time that the tag came down on the hand of Pancake, but he gets credit for the stolen base, too, in scoring position with nobody out. And 1-0 missing to Ventresco. It's 5-3, Youngstown, Ohio, at the bottom of the fourth, with nobody out.
Infield playing in with runners at second and third, no outs.
2-0, Heater up above the letters. 3-0, first base is open. If Esparza loses Ventresco, Ronnie Howard waits on deck. Fastball missing inside for ball 4. Snap thrown to third. Safe call there on Dominguez. And the bases are loaded for Ronnie Howard.
Ball 4. Ball 4.
Youngstown, Ohio. Trying to keep it alive. Got a big RBI. Got that big hit from Howard. And now a conference at the mound, and then Howard with the double in the second inning.
Now we will have a visit to the mound from the Guasave manager, Genaro Armenta, as he wants to talk with his infield here. Nobody out, bases are loaded for Youngstown. So, Lanny, you were talking earlier on in the ball game about a critical situation in the
bottom of the second,
in the second inning, and now,
or top of the second, yeah.
And now we have another one of those situations where Youngstown, leading by 2, could blow this game wide open.
No question about it that if you spend a lot of time watching baseball, you will find out that there are those pivotal moments in the game. I had one, as Randy pointed out, following up on my comments from the second. That was 1 point, and here we are again with a 2-run Youngstown lead. Bases loaded, nobody out. Infield playing in. Coach Gennaro Armenta, does not feel that he can afford to give up another run. He's not ready to concede a run here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
So here we go, Ronnie Howard at the plate, and he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt for strike 1. Pitch running in toward the feet of the batter. Left-handed hitter Howard.
Strike. I got a strike. Strike.
Right near his feet where that ball dropped. Okay. But again, he had went around, so Howard behind 0-1. He has a single, a double, an RBI, and a run scored to his credit today. Now if time is...
No. After a swing, he can recover. After a swing, he can recover and get
There's
back
a question
in the
there about Ronnie Howard leaving the batter's box.
After a swing, he can recover. Yes. You're welcome.
So Gennaro Armenta questioning whether an additional strike should have been charged there to Ronnie Howard, but not the case, as you could hear the explanation from Bob Schleiden. And also the translator for Team Mexico also involved in that conversation. 0-1 pulled foul, a little dribbler up the first base line.
Patricia, who is a biology major at local university in Guasave, Mexico. She is there with Patricia. She's there are five children. She's one of 5. Her brother is Vidal Sotelo.
0-2. This one ripped and fair down the line and up against the wall for Howard. Extra bases again for the Youngstown catcher. Drives in a pair as it's 7-3 Youngstown to throw from the outfield into third base. But in there safely is Ty Ventresco. Howard at second on the 2-run double. Again, it's 7-3 Youngstown.
I love watching Ronnie Howard swing the bat, and I love to see his determination as he runs the bases. He goes all out. He's one of those guys, he's a catcher, he's built like the old-time catchers, like Yogi Berra and Smokey Burgess and Roy Campanella. And he has 3 hits in this game and 3 RBIs.
So still nobody out is Misael Esparza. Gets a slow roller to short. With the infield playing in, Armenta's throw home is in front of home plate, and sliding in safely is Ventresco, adding on another run. It's 8-3 Youngstown. The fielder's choice RBI for Sean Helpe. Nobody out with runners of the quarters.
How about that? Infield playing in, they want to cut off a run, and yet catcher Felix takes the ball in front of home plate. And nobody out.
So this 4th inning and the game unraveling for Guasave at the moment. And now there's going to be action in the bullpen as Gennaro Armenta sending Pabel Navarro, a bullpen catcher, and also a Sahul Deanda down to the bullpen. Is Esparza trying to do his best to work his way through this 4th, but runners of the quarters, nobody out, and Frey swinging. This ball ripped into right center field by Jacob Gehring. First pitch swinging. He's got extra bases. Another run scores for Youngstown, 9-3 Ohio on the RBI double by Gehring that drives in Ronnie Howard. Helpe stops at third.
Go, baby!
Good solid hitting. Opposite way, using all parts of the field. Gapper to right center.
Austin Vogt, 1 for 2. Fielder's choice and a run scored his last time up in the 3rd. And Youngstown keeping the train rolling in this 4th inning. 4 runs and counting. I talked about the importance of the inning and the situation, as you could sense that something big may be on the horizon, and big indeed for Youngstown. 0-1 up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 9-3 Youngstown in front in the bottom of the 4th. Some of the Gehring fans in attendance cheering him on, and the rest of Youngstown, Ohio. 1-1. Bounding ball to third, played by Cervantes. He's going to chase the runner, Helpy, and then the tag laid down on the throw to Pedro Felix. Felix applies the tag successfully on Helpy, so the inning's first down finally comes on the fielder's choice play, 5-2, to erase the lead runner, Helpy.
Yeah, good job by Helpy, staying in the rundown long enough to get Gehring to third base.
Gehring at third, Vogt at first. Jeremy Kruzweiser, RBI single in the third. Fastball to him from Esparza, strike one. 9-3, Youngstown, Ohio. Felix with signs for his defense. We've seen Youngstown force the issue with their speedy runners on the base paths today. They're going to try it again. And into second successfully without a throw. Felix couldn't find the ball after the pitch came in. So stolen base uncontested for Austin Vogt. And a 1-1 count on Kruzweiser. Fastball stays away to the right-handed hitting Kruzweiser. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
So Youngstown opened this inning with the bases loaded and has capitalized for 4 runs and still in position for more. Foul ball out of play over the concession stands on the first base side. Cool morning in Washington, PA at Lou Hayes Pony Field. Youngstown has been hot with the bats. 2-2, called strike 3. Inside edge, looked to be at the knee-high level. And so Kruzweiser retired. There's another look on the video stream. Good pitcher's pitch there from Esparza to ring up Kruzweiser. Third strikeout in relief for Esparza as Brandon Mikos steps into the batter's box. Esparza delivers. Mikos hangs one high to center. Joel Sanchez camps under it, puts it away for the inning's final out, but Youngstown drives in 4 in the bottom of the 4th. Your score after 4, it's Youngstown, Ohio 9, Guasave, Mexico 3, as you're listening to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
We're America's #1 sporting goods store, and we're always open. Every season starts at Dicks.com.
This is Jason Kipnis, second baseman for the Cleveland Indians. His nickname is Dirtbag because getting dirty never holds him back. When Kip's not playing baseball, he's reading about baseball. When he's not reading about baseball, he's listening to baseball. When he's not listening to baseball, he's watching baseball.
Ooh, you better get dirty, get down.
And when he's not watching baseball, he's playing baseball. MLB.com at bat, the #1 app for live baseball.
Guasave shortstop Kevin Armenta leads off the 5th inning.
Top of the 5th from Lou Hayes Pony Field, the 66th Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Youngstown, Ohio on top 9-3 over Guasave, Sinaloa. And Youngstown offensively is ball 1 delivered to leadoff hitter Kevin Armenta to start off the frame. Fastball outside, 2 balls and no strikes. But Youngstown has scored at least a run in every inning so far today, including a big 4 spot, crooked number in the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 pitch showing bunt, but pulling back for a strike is Armenta. He's 0 for 2 today. Starter for Youngstown, Trey Pancake. Induces a ground ball to short, charging to his left, and in on the ball, Austin Votes, able to fire on to first to retire Armenta, 1 away at the top of the 5th.
You know, when we started this game, I made comment of the fact as we just experienced that first out of the inning, ground ball to shortstop with Volt doing a good job gliding towards the base. I commented that in the first 2 games, Youngstown won 1, lost 1, 30 strikeouts in 14 innings of those first 2 games. Here today, Pancake, no strikeouts.
Bunt foul on the first base side by Nomar Valdez. He's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles and a run scored. So today, Youngstown very much in contrast from a pitching perspective to what they've done in terms of strikeouts, but putting the ball in play isn't always a bad thing. You get those quick outs and you can pitch deeper into ball games. 0-1. That's what Pancake's doing so successfully today. Ball pulled foul up the third base line. Hit hard, but a foul ball. Valdez, his father Ramon, former professional baseball player, spent a year in the LA Angels organization, playing for Butte in the Pioneer Rookie League. Ground ball, diving play by Vogt in the hole. He'll throw to first, but it's an infield single for Nomar Valdez. Vogt, great effort to get to that baseball. It's actually on the outfield grass, throwing from his knees by the time he applied the throw and got to that ball, but with a speedy runner in Valdez, nothing he's going to be able to do to throw him out. Now it's Vidal Sotelo 0 for 2. From the stretch, it's Pancake. Off speed, called a strike on Sotelo. 0-1. This ball hit on a line to left, and starting in initially was Ventresco. The ball hit over his head. Up against the fence, Ventresco will fire to the infield, but it's a double for Vidal Sotelo. So Guasave Sinaloa, despite the 6-run deficit, not planning on going away anytime soon. They've got 2 in scoring position for Pedro Cervantes and 1 out. Play by Ventresco. He was frozen and left. Ball hit right at him. And then over him. (9-3) Youngstown, Ohio in front, top of the 5th. Game 9 of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Off speed in the dirt. Hold sign given by Cervantes to the runner at third, Valdez. He stays put. Ball did not trickle away far enough from Ronnie Howard to chance hustling home, especially with a 6-run deficit. You need those runners, and no need to risk it. Howard nicked up on that last pitch. Granted some time from our home plate umpire, Bob Schleiden, to walk things off. Howard says he's all right. He's had himself quite a game today, Ronnie Howard. 2 doubles, a single, 3 RBIs. Ground ball back through the pitcher. And the ball fielded by Mikos to retire Cervantes 4-3, but it's an RBI ground out to score Valdez from third, and Guasave trims the deficit to 9-4. Also advancing to third, Sotelo on the plate, 2 outs. Youngstown happy to exchange an out for the run in this case. Obviously, you don't want to do too much of that, but if you can get out of the inning with no more damage, you're okay with it. Swing and a miss by Joel Sanchez for strike 1. Sanchez, left-handed hitter against the right-handed throwing Pancake. Fly ball, stroke to deep center. Dominguez on the warning track makes the catch. That ball given a ride by Sanchez but it stays in the yard. It ends up in the glove of Dominguez for the inning's final out. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left on for Guasave. And your score after 4.5, it's Youngstown, Ohio 9, Guasave, Mexico 4, as you're listening to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again.
How about next weekend?
Yes.
Cheers to the Pennsylvania Bavarian Oktoberfest on the streets of downtown Canonsburg, September 15th through 17th.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods, by the Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency, and by the Observer Publishing Company.
And Guasave, Mexico 4. Bottom of the 5th be the top of the order due up for Youngstown, beginning with Dylan Dominguez. Glad to have you with us on 1450 AM WJPA in Washington, MLB.com, Pikewood Sports, GreenCountySports.net, all collaborating for the 66th Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Game 9 of the series ongoing at the moment, and Dylan Dominguez, who doubled and scored in the 4th, will start us off in this bottom of the 5th. Chopper, no, excuse me, pop-up, my apologies, and that soft pop almost caught by Felix, Pedro Felix, with a diving play.
Yeah, Felix made a tremendous effort as he went diving towards the first base side of the ballpark in foul territory.
Great diving effort there. Almost pulled off a spectacular play. Count 0-1 on Dominguez after that foul ball, as Misael Esparza continues pitching in relief for Team Mexico. Foul ball pulled well, but pulled out of play, out toward the woods. Kick in the pitch, fastball up and away. So Youngstown leading at the moment by 5, and we noted earlier that a win today would be the first time since 1996 that a host area champion won more than 1 game at the Pony League World Series. So trying to achieve that, and in position to do so if they can hold on. 1-2 popped out of play. Count remains the same on Dominguez, leading off this bottom of the 5th. Back in 1996, it was North Allegheny that posted 2 wins, the most for any host area champion since the series returned to Washington in 1984. 2 balls and 2 strikes, last pitch missing to Dominguez. Guasave Sinaloa making its 2nd appearance of the Pony League World Series. Last time was in 2012. Did record a victory during that trip with a 6-5 win over Washington County. Count now full on Dominguez. 2 strikes on Dominguez early, but now it is a full count. Misael Esparza with the payoff, and it's popped up on the infield. And taking command, it'll be the second baseman, Pedro Felix. Excuse me. Second baseman Nomar Valdez, who makes the catch for the inning's first out. Now it's Trey Pancake. (9-4) Youngstown, Ohio. Fastball from Esparza narrowly misses low. Esparza a bit frustrated. You can see his demeanor for the folks watching on the video stream. A little frustrated with that last no call, at least in his opinion. Thought it should have been a strike. Here's the 1-0. That is low. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Also frustrated with the day. It's been a day where Youngstown, Ohio has swung the bat extremely well. 2-0. And another well-hit ball. This one into left for Trey Pancake. 1-out single. He's on board for the 4th time today.
Pancake in line to get the win today, and with his 3 hits today, he is 8 for 10 in the 2017 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Quite the performance for Trey Pancake. Good lead at first for Pancake. Fastball outside. Now they've got him hung up at first, but he's able to somehow sneak back into first base on that snap throw from Felix to Sotelo. Sotelo's tag evidently did not get the runner. Certainly had a shot at it as the throw beat the runner, but the runner's right arm beat the tag. So Pancake remains on the bases. 1-0 pitch is low to Ty Ventresco. 2 balls and no strikes. Ventresco 1 for 2, couple of singles. Esparza just missing low again. Hasn't missed the zone by much. 2-0. Driven hard to right center on his horse. Joel Sanchez makes the catch, ranging to his left in a hurry, and that'll force Pancake to retreat back to first. 2 outs of the inning.
That was a gem by center fielder Sanchez. Got a real good jump on this ball that it was hit smartly by Ventresco in the fine running grab. One of the challenges for making running grabs, by the way, is that when you're running, the ball is not clear to you because by way of the nature of your feet pounding the ground, your eyes are bouncing. So that's what makes, that's part of the challenge of making a running catch.
And Sanchez able to accomplish just that. Now it's Ronnie Howard. He laces one to deep left, and Howard's great hitting day continues. One hops the fence, being waved around as Pancake with his good speed. Throw will go in towards second. Runner will score as now Howard caught in a rundown between second and third, and he is tagged out on the play by Pedro Cervantes. But again, the run scores before the final out, and Youngstown, Ohio has added on yet again. Your score, Youngstown 10 and Guasave, Sinaloa 4. We head to the 6th. Your score, again, 10-4 as you're listening to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
The key to winning is getting the most out of every player.
We need to perform at the highest level.
Anything less won't cut it.
We demand the best.
You also need the best medical care and sports training programs.
To help prevent injuries.
And to provide world-class treatment if someone gets hurt. We won't settle for second best.
That's why the Pitt Panthers choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Athletes at every level choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Whatever you'd like to do, it's available for you here in Washington County, Pennsylvania, whether it's the horses, the casinos, or some of the great history that's afforded here in Washington County. It's all here for you. Washington County, Pennsylvania. Don't forget that exclusive access to updates from this event are available to you. All you have to do is text the word pony to 39187 and become a Pony MVP Insider. That's text 39187.
Youngstown, Ohio with a 10-4 advantage. Adding on another run, an RBI double by Ronnie Howard a half inning ago. And to take us the rest of the way through today's ball game, here's Lanny Fratteri.
All right, Randy, thank you very much, and thank you all for joining us for this action today. And we go to the 6th inning. Changes for Youngstown, Ohio. Trey Pancake, who pitched the first 5 innings, has moved to shortstop. And Austin Vogt, who had been at shortstop, is now pitching. And entering the game at second base, Shane Cato. So Vogt ready to face Pedro Felix. Here in the 6th inning. Felix 0 for 2. And a called strike. That base hit by Howard. Ronnie Howard today, 4 hits, 3 doubles, and 4 RBIs. 0-1 pitch. He is up high 1-1. The loser of this game is eliminated. 1-1 pitch. And it's a ball. The winner of this game will take on the loser of today's 5:30 game between Seoul, Korea and Hagerstown, Maryland. 2-1 pitch. And it is a bit outside. So for Pancake, he worked 5 innings, and he's charged with 4 runs on 7 hits. Did not strike out a batter. Walked 1. Walked 2. Nope, walked 1. Ground ball left side. Shortstop Pancake moves to his right. He's got to throw across on target to Gehring, 1 away. Felix the first out of this 6th inning. Our second game of the day will be Washington County against Brownsville, Texas. So Pancake takes care of the first out of the inning. Jesus Parra steps in. Pavel Navarro's in the on-deck circle. 10-4, good buddy. That's the score in favor of Youngstown, Ohio. Pitch outside, ball 1. Guasave defeated Levittown, Puerto Rico 4-1. And then lost to Seoul, Korea 8-4. Ball fouled off, 1 ball, 1 strike for Guasave, Mexico. It's 4 runs today. Sanchez a 2-run homer. RBI double for Parra. Ground out RBI for Cervantes. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1 delivery. Strike called inside corner. We started with 10 teams Friday night. We'll be down to 6 after today. The loser of this game is out. The loser of the next game between Washington County and Brownsville eliminated. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and a breaking ball away. Parra outnumbered 2, and he becomes the first Guasave, Mexico player to strike out in this ball game. Two down.
Great pitch as well there by Vogt. First time working in relief. It had the 1-2 count, set up his batter, and got him to chase that beautiful curveball low and away.
Oliver Lopez 1 for 2 in the ball game. 10-4 Youngstown leads. Pitch low and inside, ball 1. Lopez had a single in the 2nd inning. 1 ball pitch from Vogt. High chopper up the third base line. Third baseman Helpy coming quickly. Gloves it, fires to first base. Out. Boy, is that a top shelf play. Any major league third baseman would have been proud of that play. Sean Helpy coming in quickly, got the ball in his glove as he was on the correct foot as he let fly to get the 3rd out. Top shelf defensive play ends the top of the 6th inning after 5.5. Youngstown, Ohio, 10 was.
This is Carlos Correa. shortstop for the Houston Astros, famous for his fast hands. When he's not playing baseball, he's watching baseball. When he's not watching baseball, he's reading about baseball. When he's not reading about baseball, he's listening to baseball. And when he's not listening to baseball, he's playing baseball. MLB.com at bat, the #1 app for live baseball.
Ready for the bottom of the 6th inning. The boys from Brownsville, Texas, getting ready to battle the home team from Washington County in our second game of the day, an elimination game. It is 10-4. Youngstown, Ohio leads. What's interesting is that Youngstown, in its first 2 games of this tournament, scored only a total of 3 runs on 9 hits. Today, Youngstown has posted 10 runs on 14 hits. Here's the pitch from Esparza. Fastball called strike on Helpe. One of the rare occasions where a player who made a great defensive play to end an inning leads off the next inning.
I guess we should expect a big hit here then, right?
Ball popped up. And Armenta makes the catch, edge of the outfield grass. Helpe 1 for 4 today, 3 for 10 in the tournament. That brings up my buddy, Jake Gehring. Jake trying to teach me about the finer points of tuber fishing, or fishing tuber, or whatever it is. He's
fishing YouTuber?
Yeah, fishing YouTuber. That's what I'm trying to sort that all out. Jake's been trying to teach me since Friday. Gehring 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs in the ball game. Singled in a run in the first inning, doubled in the fourth. As Youngstown, Ohio took a 3-0 lead in the first inning. It was 4-1 after 2, 5-3 after 3. Next pitch, a called strike. It was 9-3 after 4, and it's 10-4 here in the 6th.
So what is fishing YouTuber, or YouTuber fishing?
I have no idea.
That's his dream job, though.
That is. He wants to win. He says it's a $1 million deal. 2 balls, 1 strike on the very likable Jake Gehring.
I may have to learn what that is myself.
Gehring awaits a 2-1 pitch. Mentioned earlier that Jake's mom, Trinetta, she is a doctor, and she carries with her a lucky rock. It was a gift to her from a friend at church several years ago. 2-2 pitch, slapped on the ground to the shortstop, Meta. Throw across 2 outs. By the way, Jake Gehring has 2 little brothers, Luke and Will. And Jake not only plays baseball and fishes, but he's also a football player, basketball player out of Canfield, Ohio. 2 outs in the 6th. And last call for Guasave, Mexico in the top of the 7th inning. It'll be hitters 9-1-2. Austin Vogt swings, fly ball, well hit left field, home run. No doubt about it. Austin Vogt's drive over the boards in left field, solo shot, 6th inning, and it's Youngstown, Ohio 11, Guasave, Mexico 4.
Absolutely crushed off the bat by Austin Vogt, and you knew it was gone immediately. Pounded over the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series sign in left field, left center, and another insurance run for Youngstown, Ohio. And how about that? At least a run in every inning today for this Youngstown lineup.
That brings up Sevi Cantini as a pinch hitter for Cruiseweiser. Sevi Cantini out of Jefferson, Ohio, named for Sevi Ballesteros. An appeal at first base, claiming that Vogt missed the base, but the umpire at first, Stan Wilkerson, said everything was copacetic. Sevi Cantini swings, fly ball left field, and Navarro makes the catch. Youngstown picks up an additional run on one hit, the home run of Vogt. Vogt's second hit of the game, driving in run number 11. Youngstown leads at 11-4 over Guasave, Mexico at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
What you're looking at there is the construction of Lou Hayes Pony Field. That is film that was captured back in 1952 when the first bricks were laid for this facility. Lou Hayes, by the way, folks, sports editor of the Reporter newspaper here in Washington, and he was the first man that pushed ahead Pony League baseball.
Middle of the day, top of the 7th, top of the hour, and you're listening to the Pony League World Series on WJPA Washington, American Sports Network, Green Sports, MLB.com. Our video from Pikewood Sports. Good friends Mike Parsons, Dan Lohman, producer Roger Lenhart, director Scott Bartlett. Here we go, do or die 7th for Mexico, and for Guasave, Mexico, Jahert Gamacho leads off and swings and misses. On the mound, Vogt, his second inning of relief. Pitch came in and caught the left arm of Camacho, the hit batsman. Guasave, Mexico has a man on. Pancake went 5 innings, gave up 4 runs. And Guasave has a base runner, but trailing by 7, 11-4. Tony Caridi has a number of strong choices for a post-game interview. He can talk to Randy Dominguez, the manager of Youngstown, or how about Trey Pancake, who's had 3 hits and scored 4 runs, and Ronnie Howard 4 hits, 3 doubles, 4 RBIs. Pancake, in addition to his offense, 5 solid innings of pitching. Ball 1. Guasave, Mexico setting up now. Asuo de Anda. Swing at a missed, strike 1. We talked earlier about the long trek, 3-day trip for Guasave, Mexico. And unless something miraculous happens here, our friends from Guasave will be packing up and starting the 3-day trek back. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch from Vogt. Breaking ball upstairs, 2-1. It all started with a 3-run Youngstown first. Big 4-run 4th inning. Another pivotal inning. The job that Pancake did against Guasave in the 2nd. 2-1 pitch. Inside, spins Deanda around. In that 2nd inning, Guasave had already scored a run and had runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out.
I got him ball.
It is a ball, according to home plate umpire Bob Schleiden. And not a hit batsman.
3-1.
Chad Johnson's going to start the game for Washington County.
And he'll be opposed by next by Rafael Parra. Now the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. That's ball 4, excuse me, ball 4. Well, this is not what Vogt wants to do. His team has a 7-run lead, and Austin Vogt's got to throw strikes.
You obviously have a lot of leeway in terms of what you can do. You don't want to just give away free base runners. You want to come right at hitters in this scenario and make them beat you. And if you give up, you give up a home run, a couple solo home runs along the way, no big deal. You're still going to come out of here a winner. But you don't want to set Team Mexico up for a big inning, because that's what they need right now, is a big inning to keep hope alive.
Nomar Valdez has 3 hits, has scored 2 runs, right-handed batter, second baseman. 2 on, nobody out. It's a do-or-die Guasave, Mexico, 7th inning. Youngstown leads 11-4. Ball in the dirt, scooch past the catcher Howard, and the runners move up. Second and third, nobody out. Randy made the point about come right at hitters. What that means, baseball definition of that, throw fastballs. Just throw fastballs. Keep in mind that very often the pitches are called from the dugout. Fastball up high, 2-0. Or count 1-1, excuse me. Second and third, nobody out. Ronnie Howard has been told to go to the mound.
And Ronnie Howard's dad looking on, and certainly has to be proud of his son's performance today. Excellent hitting day, and has caught a pretty fine game as well, with the starter Trey Pancake, and now working here with Austin Vogt to try and finish this game off.
Infield, as it should be, playing back, ready to concede a run to get an out. It is a 2-0 pitch, laced into right center field by Valdez. Camacho scores from third, and from second, so now it is an 11-6 ball game. That's what happens when you offer those free passes. A hit batsman and a walk, and the double for Valdez, his 4th hit of the game. And now the pitching veteran, former major leaguer, and the coach for Youngstown, Ohio, Matt DeSalvo, going to the mound. Matt out of Marietta College. Of course, one of my dearest friends, a graduate of Marietta College, Kent Colby. Went on to become one of the great relief pitchers in Major League Baseball history. Also out of Marietta, Terry Mulholland from Uniontown. Another great guy. Tremendous Major League career. So DeSalvo meeting at the mound as Vidal Sotelo gets ready to step in. You did not catch our broadcast earlier in this tournament. Great story. Vidal Sotelo celebrated his birthday on Friday, and he was the starting pitcher, got the win in that game. He received a brand new glove on his birthday and also hit a home run his first time up in the tournament to celebrate that Friday birthday. Sotelo takes the pitch, and it's blocked well by catcher Howard, ball 1. Sotelo is 3 for 9 in the tournament. Valdez at second. There are no outs. 11-6, Youngstown, Ohio leads. And Vogt's 1-ball pitch. You have trouble. Vogt's having trouble throwing that fastball. That's what the plan of attack should be, but he's having trouble getting it down and finding the zone. Last couple of pitches up and out. Left-handed batter Sotelo. Vogt comes set. And the 2-ball pitch. Swing and a miss and a pitch down. You know Sotelo, 2-0. He thinks he's in the driver's seat, and yet he gets a pitch down in the zone, which is next to impossible to hit. Took a big cut, came up empty, 2-1 pitch. There's another fastball that misses by quite a distance. 3-1. the count on Vidal Sotelo. Runner at second base, Valdez. We've had a hit batsman, a walk, and a 2-run double in this top of the 7th inning. 3-1 pitch. Fastball bounced up over second base into center field. Around third, Valdez, and he will score easily. The throw goes into second base as it should. It is now 11-7. Youngstown's lead reduced to just 4. And once again, a trip to the mound by Matt DeSalvo. Right-handed pitcher Vogt, by the way, after he reached his right hand out. Thank goodness did not get clipped by that batted ball. Well, maybe he did, because right now he is shaking his right hand. So no outs in the 7th inning. 11-7 the ball game. Our second game of the day will be coming up about a half hour after this one. He might have clipped a finger of his hand. And that's all for Vogt. He's going to check out of the ball game after working 1 inning plus. Pancake won 5, gave up 4 runs on 7 hits. Vogt 1 inning plus, charged with 2 hits, 3 runs, still responsible for Sotelo at first base.
It'll be Sevi Cantini who goes from the field to the pitcher's mound now for Austin Vogt. As initially the concern with Coach DeSalvo coming out was the right hand of Vogt, but whether it be because of the hand or ineffectiveness in this inning, the move made to Cantini.
Pancake, let's see where Vogt ends up here, and who's going to go out to play right field. I guess it's Cato that's going to right. It's one of the traditions, one of the requirements of baseball. When you make a pitching change, the outfielders and the infielders all have to come together. They have to come together and meet. I mean, they've spent days with each other. They know everything that they could possibly want to know about each other, but nevertheless, it is required. Pitching change, outfielders have to come together. 11-7. I always find these little things about the game amusing.
Well, it's
Nobody's
true.
sure why, but it always happens.
It's probably one of those things where it started one day, probably for a good purpose, and then ever since then, tradition continues, the tradition of the game of baseball. And right now, Team Mexico, Guasave Sinaloa, with hope here in this 7th inning, coming in with their backs against the wall, and a couple of free passes issued by Vogt in relief, and now Mexico with 3 on the board and looking for more.
Outfield now, it's Ventresco in left, Dominguez in center, and Cato in right. Helpy's the third baseman, Pancake the shortstop, Vogt at second, Gehring at first, with Howard catching, nobody out. Pedro Cervantes takes a strike. This young man and his teammates trying to prove that they are not tilting at windmills here today, trying to come back from quite a deficit. Down by 7 runs after 6. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. Cervantes 0 for 3 in this game. Sotelo at first base being held on by Gehring. Oh, 2 pitch. Foul ball towards the third base on deck circle. The team that loses this game is out. The team that wins moves on to, here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1 out. Good job by Cantini to record the first out of the 7th inning with a man aboard. It was a pitch away out of the strike zone and got Cervantes to chase it. Yeah, the winner of this game will take on the loser of today's Seoul Korea Hagerstown game. Sanchez, 2-run homer in the 3rd inning. He's 1 for 2. 3 for 8 in the tournament, left-handed batter. Stretched by Cantini. By the way, Sevi Cantini, his mom Paula is a huge fan of golf, huge fan of golf. Consequently, the naming of this young man after Seve Ballesteros, called strike. By the way, the Cantinis own the Cantinis Village Market up in the Youngstown area. Ball fouled back out of play. So Seve's mom, Paula, his dad, Rich, has an older brother, Sage, who played in the Pony League World Series 2011, is at college at Mount Union. One out, 3 runs in. Runner at first base. First baseman Gary now playing behind that runner at first. That makes a lot of sense. The count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Youngstown, Ohio. Lost to Hagerstown on Friday. Beat Levittown, Puerto Rico yesterday 2-0. Winning 11-7 here. 1-2 pitch. Dribbler foul ball hit the batter in the box. Now Pancake in line to get the win. And Cota would suffer the loss as the starter of Guasave, Mexico. Saeed Cota worked only 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 runs. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball hit well to right field. Home run. Oh no, off the wall, excuse me, off the wall. A single by Sanchez that drives Sotelo to third. Second hit of the game for Joel Sanchez, first and third. Let me take another look at this one with my 69-year-old eyes. Yep, halfway up the wall. First and third, 1 out.
Well, the white ball hit the white S on the Dick's Sporting Goods sign. And, well, as they say, you don't want a home run in this situation. It's a rally killer, right? So you'll take the long hit and keep this rolling along here. I'm sure Mexico would have been just fine with the home run had it occurred, but nonetheless, another base knock here in this 7th inning for Guasave.
Tying run in the on-deck circle. Here's Felix. He's 0 for 3, 2 for 8 in the tournament. Middle infielders at double play depth. 11-7, Youngstown, Ohio leads. Pitch up high, fastball well above the catcher's head and back to the screen on a wild pitch. Sanchez goes to second. Well, that's the 4th wild pitch from Youngstown pitching today. Full windup now for Cantini. Swing and a miss. Good, solid fastball right down Washington Street. Right down Main Street, 1-1. Cantini's next pitch. Fastball high and away. A hit batsman, a walk, a 2-run double, an RBI single, strikeout, then a single. 2-1 pitch. Outside. Oh my gosh, Cantini does not want to put this guy on and bring the tying run to the plate. Three-1 pitch. Strike, 3-2. 11-7, Youngstown, Ohio leads. Gennaro Armenta not happy with the call of the home plate umpire. The manager came down the third base line and indicated with his hand where he thought that pitch was. 3-2 pitch. Oh my gosh, ball 4, the bases are loaded. Bases loaded. 11-7 the ball game, and Jesus Parra coming up, representing the tying run. A lot of fastballs that we've seen from both Vogt and Cantini, missing the strike zone, not by a little, but by considerable distance. And the people who are here from Guasave, Mexico, up along that third base line, they are believers.
And Jesus Parra, remember, he hit a home run against Levittown, Puerto Rico on Friday, part of a 4-1 win. So he's already hit 1 home run in this series, and he represents the game-tying run now.
Here's the first pitch. It is inside, almost clipped Parra. Well, Youngstown sent 9 men to the plate in the first, 9 men to the plate in the fourth. Parr is the 8th batter of this 7th inning. 1 ball, no strikes, bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the 1-ball pitch. Floats in for a strike, 1-1. Cantini trying to close it out. It was a breaking ball, 1-0. Right-hander ready again. Swing and a miss. Breaking pitch in, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A curveball running inside, and Parra could not resist.
Costello, the runner at third. Sanchez at second. Felix at first. And catcher Ronnie Howard's going to go to the mound to talk to Cantini. The loser is out. The winner advances. Second game, Washington County against Brownsville, Texas. Youngstown 3 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 4 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. Guasave 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fifth, and 3 here in the seventh. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes on this right-handed batter, Jesus Parra. Cantini's pitch, drive, center field, back to the edge of the track in right center. Dominguez has got it second out of the inning, scoring from third. Sotelo to make it 11-8 on the play. Sanchez goes to third, and Felix stays at first. And now Youngstown, 1 out away from advancing in this 2017 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. RBI for Parra. 8th run of the game, 9th batter of the inning, Pablo Navarro. First time up, he grounded out. It was on that play that, on his batted ball, that helped he made the great play, the great charging play. First and third, 2 outs. The pitch. Strike call to the inside corner. Navarro gave up on the pitch. He took one of his hands off the bat handle. From the stretch, right-hander Cantini's 0-1 pitch. Bouncer to third up the line, foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes.
Some of the folks from Mexico on pins and needles right now watching this, as I'm sure some of the folks from Youngstown, Ohio are doing the same. They're hoping for a sigh of relief for the Youngstown faithful.
No balls, 2 strikes, runners at first and third. Youngstown, Ohio leads by 3, 11-8. 7th inning of a 7-inning ball game. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. Youngstown, Ohio moves on. Guasave, Mexico, 4 runs in the 7th inning. On 3 hits, 2 left on base. Final score, Youngstown, Ohio 11, Guasave, Mexico 8. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again.
How about next weekend?
Yes.
Horse Around at the Washington County Agricultural Fair, August 12th through the 19th at the Washington County Fairgrounds.
6 teams after starting with 10, on to 6 after the next game of today's festivities. 11-8, Youngstown wins. And I mentioned earlier that Tony Caridi's got a number of choices, including one of the strong choices has to be Opie, Ronnie Howard. Here's Tony.
Thank you very much, Lanny. And we're joined now by Randy Dominguez, manager of this Youngstown team, and Ronnie Howard. And guys, congratulations to you. Randy, the bats opened up here. You guys were held to 3 runs in your first couple of games here. It was tight. Today you come up with 11. How do you explain the hitting prowess here this afternoon?
I think when we first came in, we were a little nervous, and we spent a lot of time shortening our swings up. The pitchers in this tournament are good. You know, they throw a lot of off speed, and their fastballs, they throw them inside. And right now, I knew when our bats started getting hot, we were going to be dangerous the way we pitch and play defense. So it was just a matter of time. I was just hoping we just stuck around long enough before them to let them get hot.
You know, great accomplishment when you think about it. You've now eliminated Puerto Rico and Mexico on 2 consecutive days. What's that do to you? What's that mean for you?
Well, that's one of the biggest reasons why we want the kids coming to a tournament like this, so that they can play international teams. And, you know, if nothing else, it's stories for them for the rest of their lives. It's not really the wins and losses, but if we're going to be here, we might as well play to win.
Yeah, one guy that played to win is right here. Ronnie, congratulations to you. Big on that bat today, 4 for 4. What was the key to your success at the plate?
I mean, just seeing the ball, hitting first pitch a lot. You know, the other games I was waiting on it. Now, today I was just first pitch down the middle, just swung at it, and getting that where they gave me that slider. He threw a good slider. You know, Mexico have good pitchers, but today I was just hitting it. Sometimes you see it like a watermelon, sometimes you see it like a pea. So today was a watermelon for sure.
Well, go back to me, if you would, on Friday when you guys played Hagerstown in that first game. How much more comfortable were you out here today? Was there a big difference?
Yeah, a lot. First, I don't like night games too much. Hard to see the ball, but I was coming out here. It was more fun, you know, especially winning. It's easier to swing the bat. It's just a heck of a lot more confident.
Sure. Well, listen, congratulations. You guys got the 10 a.m. slot again tomorrow. I'm sure you're happy with that. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you very much.
All right, Randy and Ronnie, they're here as Youngstown, Ohio advances on. They eliminate the entry from Mexico. And we invite you to stay tuned. Coming up, we've got Washington County taking on Brownsville, Texas. That's just the first of 4 to be played here today. We invite you to stay tuned as we bring you along the road to a championship here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Thanks so much. Once again, Youngstown, Ohio wins it. They advance on. Thanks for being with us, everybody.
Todo mi querido Guasave.